Hey, just wow, welcome back to sort of Is It Worth It? So today's episode we got this cooler here, and here's what this is a 3-in-1 purifier option, heater option, and also a cooling option for you guys to use as a cooling fan or heater fan, which is really awesome. And I believe for this product you do have the option to connect it on the app to use as well. But this is what the package looks like when you guys first get it. If you guys do look at the side of the package on here, they do provide you guys some of the specs and features on the product. So they mentioned how it does have the HEPA filter on here to help you guys capture all like the gases, odor, any kind of dust in the air, etc. And if you guys look over here, they also provide you guys some more specs and features on the actual product as well. So there's like the gas sensor, there's like a humidity sensor, temperature sensor, a lot of sensor on here, like particle sensor, etc. And for the product, it mentioned how it does show you guys at the PM level on here. So if the air quality is bad, it'll show you guys on here. Just like a lot of other air purifier that I show you guys from the other brand, which is Levoit. And like I mentioned, how it does have a smart control on here for you guys to control an app, which is really convenient as well. But I think the coolest thing about the product is the fact that how it does work as an air purifier, a fan, and also a heater option. That way you don't have to buy the 3 different devices. You guys have all in one right here. So what I'm doing right now is open up and show you guys what the inside looks like. All right, so let's open it up. The first thing inside right here, they tell you guys to register the actual device onto the app. And here's like a user manual or parts to show you guys what's included. But once you guys do open up, this is what the inside looks like. Definitely very nicely packaged and everything, just like any other Dyson products. But right here, you can see we do have some stuff. And I believe what's over here is probably like the air purifier option or like the filter. You can see how it's brand new packaged, so that way you know it's brand new. But let's open it up. Let's take it out. I want to remove it from the top. Once you guys remove it, this is what the filter looks like. So there's an inner layer here and there's an outer layer. This part right here, I believe, is the HEPA filter. And then this side right here is probably like the advanced carbon filter inside. So they do probably got 2 of them, so that way you put it onto the bottom. But this actually looks like the bottom, and then here is the top. So I want to open up this one as well to put it on the bottom. Take this part out. And then here we do have 2 of them for you guys to insert it in to set it up. So it should look something like this when you guys got set up in the bottom. So I'll put this back in here for now. Same thing for this one. Now let's see what's in here. So inside right here, there you have the cable. And right next to the cable, they do provide you guys a remote control that you guys can use to control it. So not only do you guys get the smart control on here, but they also provide you guys a remote for you guys to control on here as well. So let's open this up, or let's take it out. Once you guys remove the remote, this is what it actually looks like. So we do have the power button, a I button, increase and lower button for the temperature, the fan speed option, auto mode, and night mode, timer option, etc. We'll figure out what everything is for later on. But once you guys do take this part out, then the last thing for you guys to get right here is the actual product. So let's take out the actual product and we'll probably put it right here. So what I'm doing right now is take out the wrapper first. If you guys can see how everything on here is well protected because it is a very expensive product. So you do want to handle with care when you guys do get it. And there's also the last part here, which is wrapping. Once you guys take it out, this is what the product looks like. So what I'm doing right now is move the box to one side and then show you guys how to set it up. All right, so now that I put everything back inside the box, you can see this is what it actually looks like. So notice how the product turns left and right when you guys do use it. And also goes up and down when you guys do actually push it. But obviously when you guys use it, you don't have to push yourself. It'll do all that automatically. But this is what the product looks like when you guys do take it out. One right now is to take out the tape on the side. That way you can put in the filter inside. And I do want to mention that when you guys do feed the material on here, it definitely feels very high quality. Doesn't feel cheap at all. But I do want to move the tape on this side as well. And we'll put this on one side for now. Once you guys do take out the tape, on both sides they do have a button for it to press. So you just want to push it down. And that pretty much allows you guys to take out the cover on here. So feel free to take it out. That way you can put in the actual filter inside. So if I do bring it a little bit closer, this is what the filter looks like in the bottom. So all like the dust and everything will be sucked inside right here. And I'm assuming the clean air will come out from the top. So it'll probably come out from right here. But you can see this is what the product looks like when you guys do take it out. So what I'm doing right now is put in the filter inside, one on each side. And what you guys want to do is just lock it in by pushing it in. Same thing for our side. Once you guys lock it in, this is what the filter looks like inside. So here's this side and here is our side. And they do provide you guys some information right here on the side in terms of the chemical or something in the air. So once you guys are done with that, you guys can put it back on the cover. So one for each side and make sure to put it on correctly. And then same thing for this side. It should click in when you guys do put it in. All right, so once you guys got it all set up, what you can do is just plug in a cable to actually activate the product and start using it. So I'm actually plugging it in first. And I do want to show you guys the cable on here is very high quality in terms of how they do design it, even though it's a 2-prong option. But if I do plug it in, let me actually bring the camera closer to show you guys what it actually looks like on here when you guys do turn it on. So you guys are curious about what is on the remote on here, they do tell you guys right here. So feel free to take a look at this when you guys are confused or if you guys don't know. This information should be also provided for you guys in the user manual if you guys are curious. So they do have this fan speed option on here from 10 different speed on here, temperature control option, auto mode, cooling mode, oscillating option that allow you guys to change it from 45 degrees all the way up to 350. There's a backward airflow option for you guys to turn that on if you guys want to. There's a sleep timer option and night mode option. If you guys want to look at the pollution detail and the filter life or maintain option, it'll be right here on top. But one right now is turn it on and show you guys what it looks like. And we'll bring it up close to show you guys what's on here. So we'll turn it on first. That way we can connect it on the app. So if you guys don't have the Dyson app already, you do want to download it. So once you guys download the app, this is what it should look like. So you see how I found the device on here. So you guys follow and step on here in terms of how to set it up. Press on the power button and now it's pairing. So it'll probably take a few seconds, a few minutes to connect it. Right now it's verifying the connection and everything on here. And it'll tell you guys connect it onto Wi-Fi. So I'll connect it onto my Wi-Fi first. Now it's connecting onto the product. So I'll probably wait for it to finish first and then we'll show you guys what it actually looks like on the app to save you guys some time. Alright, so it took a few minutes, but we're done. So we'll click on continue. It will ask you guys where the machine is. I'll just put it in the living room for now. It asks you guys when you guys purchased it. So I'll put a date on here of when I purchased it. I don't remember exactly when that was, so I'm actually look for it. Alright, so right now it's looking for any update on here. So you might have to update it. But once you guys do turn it on and connect the actual device on here, this is what the app looks like. So it does show you guys the temperature in your room. It shows you guys humidity. Show you guys like the level on here in terms of PM level, etc. You do have the option to set your location on here if you guys want to as well. But you do have the option to turn it on the auto mode, turn up and down the different setting on here, turn on the oscillating option on here as well, and press remote option on here if you guys want to use that. So this is pretty much the remote control option if you guys want to use on here. So pretty much everything that you guys get on this remote right here is the same that you guys get on here. So let's give it a try. Let me actually bring the camera closer to show you guys what it looks like when you guys use it. So you can see right here, this is what the screen looks like once you guys do turn it on. So show you guys the AQ level and everything. I'll test it out in a second to show you guys when it actually works for the smoke detector option. But if you guys do press right here, let's turn it off, turns off, turn it on, turns on, turn on the cooling option. So we do have the cooling option, turn on auto mode. If you guys want to increase the speed, press right here, just drag it up or drag it down. So that would be off, drag it up to 10. When you guys be up to level 10 on here, you can definitely feel the fan or the speed that comes out. And it's very quiet as well, which is pretty cool. Most fan, when you guys turn it on, is actually very loud, but this one's actually very quiet. And the cool thing about the Dyson fan is the fact that when you guys put your hand on here, it's safe. Even right here, it's safe as well. In a way, it's kind of like baby proof, so even if your baby touch it, it should be fine. Just make sure they don't touch the bottom part when you guys do use it. If you guys turn on the oscillating option, you do have the option to turn it on 45 degrees, 90 degrees, 180 or 350. So if I do turn it on 45, it starts moving. And even on the screen right here, when you guys do use it, if you guys use on here, show you guys 90 degrees, show you guys 180, 350 off, and back to 45. So I do turn it on to 350. Let me show you guys what it looks like when you guys turn on 350. So literally it turns all around when you guys do use that. So that's how far it goes that way. So definitely give you guys a lot of coverage on here when you guys use it. You can see how it slowly turns left and right. But really cool, it does give you guys the option to turn on the oscillating option on here if you guys want only 45 degree, 180, 350 or whatever. And that's pretty much how far it goes that way. So very cool in terms of what you guys do get and see. And like I mentioned for this part right here, if you guys want to push it, feel free to angle it in a certain angle if you guys want to. This part right here is not automatic. You do have to control it manually on here. So feel free to bring it up and down. Let me actually move the camera to a different angle to show you guys what it actually looks like when you guys move it. So if you guys do move it, it'll be something like this. So move it that way, or move it that way, or move it back to the middle. So very easy and very simple to do so. And then like I mentioned, for the product, it does have the option for you guys to change the direction. So right now you can see how I got it set up to blow in the back. If you guys do press on this button here, it changed to the front. And now the air is coming from the front. If you guys press it again, it changed to the back. And by the back part, what I mean is right here. So the air comes out from the back part right here to blow it out. So very cool. It does give you guys option available on here if you guys want the wind coming from the front or the back. And the way how I do it on the remote is by pressing on this button here. And to show you guys on screen how it changed the direction to the back. Press it again. It changed from the back to the front. And then for the timer option on here, if you guys do press on it, there's 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours, and off. And then for night mode, if you guys do press on night mode, that is what the night mode looks like when you guys do turn it on. It pretty much dims the screen and it turns it on to level 4. And if you guys do press on the information button on here, it shows you guys the AQ level, the PM level, PM 2.5 and PM 10 for Poland, etc. VOC, NO2, the temperature right now in your room with 73 degrees, the humidity was 50%, and show you guys the filter level on here. So right now it's 100%, so it's fine. And the Wi-Fi option. And then back to the main page here. And that's pretty much everything that's on here in terms of what you guys do get. The last thing for you guys to control on here is obviously the heating option. If you guys want to turn it on, just press this button. And it moves back to the front to allow you guys to change the heating option. So if you guys do turn out the heat on here, let's see how it does work. Let's just bring it up to maybe 77, or let's just do 80 for now. So currently I do have it set at 80, and I show you guys on here as well. But if you guys do check the temperature that comes out, it takes a few seconds to kind of load up, but right now it's 75 degrees. And if you guys do wait, the temperature on here should slowly increase. So obviously for the heating option on here, feel free to increase it how you guys want. If you guys want to increase it more, feel free to do so. Right now it's 78 degrees, if you see right there. And now it's at 90 or 87. When you guys shoot the inside, show 90, 94, 96, 99, 100. And I'm pretty much aiming inside right here where the air is coming out. So now it's at 134, 124, and slowly going up. But I do have it set at 80 degrees. So the air that comes out will give you guys the 80-degree temperature when you guys do use that. But when you guys check the inside, it's definitely a lot hotter because of the heating element inside. If you see, if you guys turn on the cooling option, now you guys do have the cooling option on. And when you guys do check the temperature inside, you can see how the number is slowly decreasing, and it does decrease pretty fast. You can see how it's at 104 now. So very cool in terms of what you guys do get in terms of manual control and also app control, how it works like air purifier option and the heating option and the cooling option as well. What I'm doing right now is create some smoke and test out the AQ level on here to show you guys what actually works when you guys use that. Alright, so right here I do have the candle. So what I'm doing right now is turn on auto mode on here. So that way we can change the speed on here automatically when it detects like a really bad smoke. But what I'm doing right now to light it up and create some smoke on here. So now we do have some smoke. Let's create some more. So far still pretty good. So I think it requires a lot more smoke when you guys use it, otherwise you guys won't really see a lot of result. Now I can definitely see how it's showing you guys the PM level is going up a little bit more, if you see on the chart. So let's try to create some more smoke on here and see what happens when you guys do use that. So the number on here is definitely increasing when you guys create the smoke. And what is happening right now, it kicks in the speed on here. Because it detects a lot of smoke on here, you can see how the chart is jumping up. And to show you guys the PM level on here, which is unhealthy a little bit. So the product definitely does work, and it does kick in immediately once you guys do detect the smoke. Let's create a little bit more. Number on here changed as well. And when you guys do look at the chart on here, you can definitely see how the number is increasing and lowering. But right now it kicks up the speed on here. That's why the chart is going down. So for the auto mode option on here definitely does work, how it kicks up the speed once it detects the smoke. And it goes back down immediately because it turns it on higher setting. And now it goes back down. And on right here, it does show you guys like the PM level and everything else when you guys do use that. So right now the air quality is good. Let me bring down the speed on here to level 1 and create some more smoke and see what happens when you guys do use that. Alright, so that's a lot of smoke. I'm gonna turn it up to suck up all the smoke inside. And see the PM level on here definitely jumped a lot more. And it went back down a little bit. So the air purifier stream that's on here definitely works really well. How it kicks in the speed immediately on here once I just turn it on. And it brings back down the PM level on here back to the good setting. Right now it's at 7. But definitely see how the chart does jump up when you guys do use that. So the product definitely does work when you guys do use it to help you guys use it as an air purifier option, a heating option, and also a cooling option to use, which is pretty cool. And that is what the screen looks like when you guys use it. And if you guys notice for the product right here, it doesn't have any handle for you guys to carry around. So instead, what you guys want to do is to hold it right here to lift it up. If you guys need to carry it, or even from the bottom. The way how to design it, if you guys hold it right here, is fine because it doesn't have any blade on here. It's safe for your hand to put on here, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty much everything that's on the product. Now that we show you guys what the product looks like and how to actually set it up, and also how well it does work when you guys use it for the heating option, the cooling option, the air purifier option, and so much more. Now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth it or not. So for this product, I do have to say that it's pretty worth it if you guys want to need one of these, especially if you guys in the market are looking for a high quality 3-in-1 air purifier option, fan option, and heating option to use. That way you don't have to buy 3 different devices. And also if you guys like the fact that how it does have the Oscillating option on here, smart control option, app control option, and so much more, then I do have to say that it's pretty worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or haven't one of these, that obviously don't buy one and save it on something else you actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.